I am telling you right now, I don't know where to start because there are electronics, books, cameras, everything is in here. We are on our way to our next destination, then apparently I saw a BookOff Super Bazaar. I decided to make a detour and check this one because they might have something good. For you guys who don't know, BookOff Bazaar is a thrift store. Technically a second-hand store. They are scattered all over Japan, but there are some book-offs that are a bit small. And when you see a BookOff Super Bazaar, that means it is going to be a huge one. Actually, right now, I am trying to blitz everything that I can. So I'm trying to see if you can purchase something good. By the way, this is at Shinagawa City. I will put the address on the description box so you can check it out later. Right off the bat, guys, there are gachapons, cards, anime cards. They even have Pokemon mystery packs here. Now we are landing right away with tons of anime toys and figures here. And even plushies. Yo, look at this Master Ball. And even this one, it has Charizard over there for 2,000 yen only. I am telling you right now, I don't know where to start because there are electronics, books, cameras, everything is in here. Yo, I've watched this one, Diamond No Ace. This is a very good baseball anime. I liked it. And for this one, the whole set, it's for 7,000 yen only. I am hoping that I won't get a copyright strike on this one because there's some music playing in the background, and hopefully this will push through. If you are hunting for retro games like this for family computer, then this is a place for you. As you can see, there are also Ice Climber. This is a very classic game. And of course, who does not know Tetris, a very iconic game. This is a very underrated manga slash anime, Ahiro no Sora. I do watch this. Based on some article that I read before, CD collecting is actually a thing in Japan. You will also find secondhand PS4s like this one for 19,000 and Game Boy, a very classic Game Boy. I am one of those kids who played Nintendo 64, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, and even Smash Brothers. And here I am, browsing on random stuff that I don't understand. But as you can see, the prices are there. Might add something in your collection. Japan is notoriously known when it comes to manga. This is the manga area. You will see a very, very wide selection. It doesn't end. This is not edited, guys, right? This is the actual place inside BookOff Super Bazaar. So it's like a rabbit hole. Since winter is already done, you will see these kinds of clothes for sale. And look at this Murakami looking plushie that I found. It's a sunflower that really looks or really has the resemblance from Murakami. It's 8,800 yen. Thrift shopping is not complete in Japan if you're not going to encounter these kinds of bags or purses. These are branded stuff. One thing I noticed here is that some stuff here are cheaper compared to the ones that we've checked in Akihabara. Of course, I know that you might say this is a second-hand store or a thrift store, but still, it is relatively cheap. Especially those tapes for Game Boy and SNES and Nintendo. Those are cheap ones. Vintage Mask Rider, it's here for 12,000 yen. Collectibles like this, I'm not really familiar when it comes to Gundam or stuff like this. But let me know in the comment section, what are these things? Check this POP Shanks. It's at 13,000 yen. Wow. And they have two. They also have a diorama of Roronoa Zoro. And on this corner, as you can see, there are BWFC. I don't know what that Goku pink is or the Goku black. Then we have Cell here. There are so many Dragon Ball figures here. They also have tons of MHA. And don't get me wrong about the boxes or the packages of these things. They are huge, man. Especially this one. For 7,000 yen only, it's good. Of course, they have a Katsuki Bakugo here. It's at 8,500 yen. I think that's a bit pricey, but as a second hand, I think that's a steal deal already. Also, it is a scale figure from Artifacts J. If you guys remember, I have a Hawks Artifacts J, and I did an unboxing video of that. So hopefully you were able to watch that and check that. It's a good quality kind of MHA action figure. And of course, who didn't laugh when we first saw the Ginyu Forces with Frieza? This Corazon figure is really popular back in our country, the Philippines. And it's quite surprising to see that it's just sitting here in the shelf. Look at this part. They also have tons of loose figures here. It means that these items does not have boxes anymore, but they are still in good condition. This Deku, 1,200 yen. Not bad. Not to mention this Shigaraki at 500 yen only. That Rengoku is a surefire, straight fire at 8,000 yen. And you have here tons of Demon Slayer figures. We have their Tengen Uzui. This is a Tengen Uzui Prize A and last one of Ichiban Kuji. While editing the video, I realized that I need to explain what Ichiban Kuji is. It is a popular lottery game to win a toy figure from your favorite anime. They have Dragon Ball, One Piece, Demon Slayer, you name it. But each set is being run for a limited period of time. You cannot buy these prize figures directly. You have to test your luck. For example, there's a set of One Piece. You are not allowed to go and buy that Prize A Luffy figure. Instead, you have to buy a ticket for around 600 to 800 yen. You're going to open that ticket and it will reveal a letter. That letter will indicate your prize. If you are lucky enough, then you will get the prize that you want or other prize figures on a good day. However, if you slept on the wrong side of the bed, you might pull letter L for a coaster or letter N for the folder or poster. At the end of the day, you will get something as a prize. It is just a matter of luck how good your prize will be. And if the gods of the toy figure universe will smile upon you, you might get the last ticket. That will automatically give you a prize called Last One Ichiban Kuji. Now, back to our video. Again guys, this is the BookOff Super Bazaar here at Shinagawa City. Yo, these items are so cute, man. That one at the back is at 13,000 yen. This one is at 25,000 yen. Woo! Woo! Spicy! Whoa, look at this. They even have a metal composite Gundam here. Even this one, the RX-78, this is a metal build. I'm not sure if a metal build and metal composite is the same, but you know, it is still a metal. Not to mention, they have a Mazinger here, which is 25,000 yen. And it says here it's a diecast, so this is going to be heavy. Oh man, look at this Pop Max of Crocodile at 33,000 yen. They even have a Toga here, right? Well, they have tons in here. I'm telling you guys, you should always visit BookOff. How cute can that be, Anya and Bond? Yo, this is a classic figure here. We have Spawn for 1,400 yen. Look at it. They also have vintage cars here. And this one, vintage Neo. Wow, it looks cool. If you are a music lover, guys, or you're trying to look for good equipment, then this is a place for you, especially for guitar people. I did not expect to see some Final Fantasy 13 here. I don't know if it's a game or I don't know. Let me know. Sometimes I just wish that I can read these things. I didn't use Google Translate, so I was just browsing. Yo, I was actually playing Final Fantasy 8 when I was in high school and I really liked the story. It's more of a love story compared to the other Final Fantasies. I was really planning to buy a Nintendo Switch, but when I saw this for 30,000 yen, I almost pulled the trigger, right? And then below it, there's a 20,000 yen. Japan is incomplete without One Piece, so you will see this manga selection. One of the iconic monster, we have Godzilla and then Ultraman on the other hand. I don't know if this is related to each other, but here you go, the prices. So that completes our BookOff day. Now we are heading over back to Akihabara to find some small purchases, probably last minute purchases.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone.